In fact, Headlines today has just received information that as many as 32 of the 46 Indian nurses who were stranded in Tikrit are unwilling to return to India, while these nurses are shockingly not willing to risk their lives in war-torn Iraq to repay the loans that they had taken to travel to the country. According to information available with us, these loans range from 1.5 to 2.5 lakh rupees. 22 of the nurses have already applied for a transfer out of Tikrit to other hospitals, but Red Cross has made it clear that it will not be held responsible for their safety. Let me quickly go across to my colleague Rohini Swami, who has been getting to us the voices from some of their family members. Rohini, some of the nurses there expressing their unwillingness to return to India because they have to pay off a significant amount of money that they had taken as loans. What more are you learning about this bunch of nurses who are refusing to come back?
Well, it is sad and unfortunate on one side for the simple reason that they all have gone there for a livelihood. They all have left their families back behind in Kerala, and they have basically gone there because they want a better life for their families. Now what has happened is they have taken loans, they have gone all the way there. This situation is something they did not expect at all, and now they are forced to remain there. It is also because they have no other choice. If they come back here, it's a hellhole back here because they're still they're living in poverty, or they find it very difficult to live their lives here, and that is why they chose to go to Iraq so that they can get a better life. And now, obviously, their life is torn between this war-torn land and how their life is back here in Kerala.
All right.
But at the same time, we know that these 22 nurses who have taken loans, they are also pleading with the state government and the central government if their loans can be waived off. Talks are going on between the central government and the state government to see what they can do about it. But there are 14 other nurses who are ready to come back home, and they're waiting for the Red Cross to take them to a safe air base station so that they can be transported home.
All right, let me also bring in Congress's PC Chacko, the national spokesperson of the party, joining us right now on the subject. Mr. Chacko, are you satisfied with what the centre is doing? Because we had spoken to some of the family members of these nurses who are stranded in Iraq. They're saying the state government did step in. They have spoken to the centre, but no proactive steps yet taken by the centre.
Just now we heard Miss Marina speaking from Iraq, and also we heard her father. We can understand the agony these families undergoing now. And Kerala, the whole Kerala are with these poor people, innocent people. Their agony we are trying to share. You know, on the 13th of June, our Chief Minister, Mr. Umman Chandi, has made a request to Srimati Sushma Swaraj that Government of India's immediate intervention is necessary. You heard from what Ms. Marina has said, that no police is seen in the vicinity. Only the rebels are seen. You know, after this war broke out, maybe some 2 weeks back,
right.
You know, these Kurdish rebels and the Iraqi forces, these two cities, you know, these Mosul, Kirkuk and Tikrit, this area where they are, all these three cities are now virtually under the control of the these Kurdish rebels. And government forces or the Iraqi army do not have much say there. That is the unfortunate situation. And Government of India has extended their support to the Iraqi government. That is our policy. We support that we should support the government of Iraq. But the fact is that nurses or employees or citizens of other countries are evacuated already. Why the Government of India can use the good office with the Government of Iraq and see that the stranded people are assured that they are safe, number one,
right.
And number two, they are evacuated.
Right, as far as evacuation is concerned, from what we understand, Mr. Chacko, their employers have granted them permission to leave the hospital premises and leave for their respective countries. But it's the part of security as far as evacuation drill is concerned. Is there any plane that is going to be sent by India for their transfer to the country, considering these people, some of them are unwilling to return because they have these huge loans to pay off? What sort of intervention do you want from the centre at this stage?
No, central government and the state government together can take care of this problem of their loans. That is not very difficult thing. Only thing, their life is in danger. You know, these rebels are engaged in indiscriminate killing of innocent people there. So in this kind of a situation, even without food and without any protection, they are remaining there. Their life is more precious. So it is not their loan or anything that is more important, that we can definitely find a solution to that. If they have taken loan from the banks, loans can be waived or the government can pay that. That things we will definitely think of.
Right.
But the thing is that, the roads are not safe for them to travel. Even permission by the authorities to leave the hospital also probably can be talked to them by the government. Indian mission already in touch with them. That is how I understand. These official jargons are not at all satisfactory. We have opened a helpline. Anybody for any help can contact us. They need help, but we are not able to provide help. You see, the roads are very unsafe for traveling.
All right.
So they cannot reach the airport.
All right, so no practical help coming their way. Mr. Chakwa, let's in fact hear from some of the family members of these nurses who are stranded there in Iraq. Rohini Swami has some of these family members joining us at this point of the broadcast. Rohini, is there any appeal that these family members want to make to the state government, to the centre?
Absolutely. I'm here in Kottayam and I'm with Shruti's family. I'm with Shruti's sister, Kirti. What appeal would you like to give to the government? आप उनको क्या कहना चाहेंगी?
वो बहुत सारी कोशिश करती है उनको बचाने के लिए। रेड क्रॉस वाला ने आया वहाँ पे, लेकिन उन्होंने कुछ नहीं कर सकती क्योंकि बाहर तो बहुत सारे टेररिस्ट है। लेकिन वो कह रहे थे कि जितना जल्दी हो सके वो उनको वापस ले जाओगे।
You are asking them to be brought back as soon as possible, but what is your appeal to the Prime Minister of the country, to the Minister for External Affairs, because it's also in the hands of the central government to use their good offices with Iraq and tell them that Indians are stuck there and they should be brought in. आप क्या अपील करना चाहेंगी?
वो तो अभी भी बहुत सारी कोशिश करती है, लेकिन उनको कुछ ज़्यादा ही करना चाहिए।
They should maybe step up a little more. I also have Shruti's mother with me. Auntie, what would you like to tell the central government? What would you like to also tell Shruti if she can see us?
തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും സെൻട്രൽ ഗവൺമെന്റ് സ്റ്റേറ്റ് ഗവൺമെന്റ് അവരുടെ കാര്യത്തിൽ നല്ല പരിഗണന കൊടുക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. എങ്കിൽ പോലും കൂടുതൽ ക്രിയാത്മകമായ മാർഗങ്ങളിലൂടെ നല്ല പരിശ്രമത്തിലൂടെ അവരെ എങ്ങനെയെങ്കിലും നാട്ടിൽ തിരിച്ചു കൊണ്ടുവരണം. അവരെ നാട്ടിലെത്തുന്നവരെ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് സമാധാനമായിട്ട് ഇവിടെ ഇരിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല. അതാണ് ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് പറയാനുള്ളത്. ഏതെങ്കിലും മാർഗത്തിലൂടെ.
You're saying that they have to step up their ways and they also need to do something to bring your daughter back, and you think that they should reach out to Iraq and do as much as possible.
Right.
What would you like to tell Shruti at this time?
സമാധാനമായിട്ടിരിക്കുക. എല്ലാവരും നിങ്ങളുടെ പേർക്ക് പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. ഗവൺമെന്റിന്റെ ഭാഗത്തു നിന്ന് അവരുടെ കഴിവിന്റെ പരമാവധി അവർ ശ്രമിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നു. അതുകൊണ്ട് തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും അധികം വൈകാതെ തന്നെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അവിടെ നിന്ന് രക്ഷപ്പെടാൻ സാധിക്കും. അതുകൊണ്ട് ദൈവത്തെ പ്രാർത്ഥിച്ചിരിക്കുക. അത് മാത്രമേ പറയാനുള്ളൂ.
Be strong, believe in God, and more importantly, they are all waiting back for them, and the government is doing their bit, is what she would like to tell Shruti. And not just Shruti, all those who are stranded there, because end of the day, their families are waiting with open arms back in India, hoping that they can come here.
Well, good advice there from the mother of one of the stranded nurse in Iraq. On that note, we wrap up this chat with Rohini, and thank you, Mr. P.C. Chakko, for joining us. So clearly, the Kerala government has stepped in. It's seeking the centre to roll out some solid action, really, in terms of bringing back these Indians who are stranded there. Some 200 odd Indians who are stuck in Iraq ever since that battle started waging on 2 weeks back.